Hello and welcome. Right, yes, let's get this, the header and the harvester and what we actually did. The other thing is I've realised I said we were going to do this draw all in one go. Really, that would be a mistake. You see, the processing time is what's going to kill us. It is. We're sort of really running out of time now. It's only, I was sort of looking at the content I've got to post before the end of FS22, and I realised that actually this has already gone beyond the limit of what I'm going to do. I'm not going to like not finish this. What I mean is there's certain things I need to do, and like grabbing a straw is one of those things. To like do my best for the Let's Play so that everything is as it should be. So then yeah, literally going. And it is true. I was thinking about yeah, the camper and that we did last session. And it is true that the 1x8AA mod, right, let's go down a little bit further. Yeah, the 1x8AA mod, it did used to, because I remember on Neverland, it's been nerfed, and I would imagine that's because I don't think it impressed giants. They don't like forage harvesters, the big straw, and sort of it is still a modified forage header. So I'd imagine that, oh, okay. I appear to have lost my second. Yeah, it's alright. Yeah, I've got it. It's alright. It's weird that your gamepad registers differently to your keypad. Sometimes you can be in the game, but you're not actually clicking on it, which it's the Steam overlay. Yeah, that's got me. Right, we're going now. Yeah, it is true that we did used to be able to pick that up. I did have the 886 in Neverland a long time ago when it was first released. Obviously, oh my life, that has obviously now changed. It has. I don't know if that's going to escape from that, right? Yeah, I'm not sure this is going to work. We've got to grab this down to our fields down at the bottom. Not sure if the massive escape that we might need to come back for. It might. It's the gradient. Yeah, I think it's stuck. We'll come back for it. Yeah, so with the bales and the loose is what we've got to do this session, because we need to process this. Yeah, it's sort of like I'm against the clock now in a way. We're doing very well, but sort of I need to sort of like push on and get everything to be where it was. Yeah, looking at some FS25 footage, because those with early access, like the CP and that, are obviously releasing content showing not finished product, but the almost finished product. It's quite amazing, the changes. So it was, yeah, I enjoyed looking at what we're going to get. It's not that much different though. I mean, there's some things that are different. He said it himself, really, that some things have been changed, sort of for the sake of change, as in, like, you know, just because all people do it. Not Microsoft do it when they're releasing a new OS. People don't really particularly want a product that they've already got. Yeah, I thought we lost it. Yeah, so you want to think you're getting a new product, really, which, oh, okay, we did actually. We did. Wow, excellent. Right. Yeah, we sort of got jammed a bit, but not bad. This is a bit heavy for it, really. Yeah, it is. Let's grab the big guy. Yeah. Obviously, the bakery, I think our last production, really, is here. Let's just move this out of the way a little bit. The whole team's pretty much down here, apart from our forage wagon that's at the top. Our money's doing well. I'm quite happy with the farmyard. Quite happy. Yeah, it's not terrible. Yeah. In a way, I suppose it is good that Giants have sort of made the horsepower of, like, the 200 horsepower is struggling with the 50 tons plus the heavy trailer of the Valzelli. This is the only tractor we've got that seems to manage that really well. So weight-wise and everything else, it is nearly 12 tons, just the tractor itself. This is a slightly better angle. It's really the only thing that can cope with this. Yeah, so I will continue my conversation. I haven't forgotten. yeah, it did used to grab straw and it did used to make it chat because I've got the footage of Level Up, but I think it's been changed because there's none of them now. Although it shows the fact you can have straw, none of the headers pick it up, so it sort of would go around and mean that you can pick up straw. Although really, in another way, they let Pate do, but he's gone around. He has gone around that, and they've allowed him to do it. So it's a bit of a strange one. They've allowed one modder to sort of cross a line that they didn't want crossing, and then they've stopped other modders doing that same thing. So that is a bit of a weird one. Right, canola oil. Let's grab that. It's 38. Yeah, it's 50 odd tons. We don't lose as much off this. It's a better recipe. Yeah, and that was the other thing I did notice. The recipes by Giants are really quite awful still. Even Mississippi, as much as he wasn't having a go, he made a comment, and I thought, yeah, exactly. This is a Giants where you're losing like 3/4 of your team to grade one. The road was terrible. You were losing such a lot of product to make a little tiny bit of rope. I hope they're worth a fortune. I mean, it's rope. So I can't see rope being worth an absolute fortune, really. Anyway, yes, we have got work to do. We need that berry trailer, and we do need to grab the one that does do that, which is, if you look very closely, is the same bit of machinery. So they did allow one modder to sort of do it, but then it's in the belt systems instead of that. So we're going to go grab the loose off that field first, and then we're going to go, I'm going to lease a square baler. Yeah, we need speed now. So, ooh. Oh, of course it was winter. We sort of like gained a bit of trees. Now that it wasn't winter when I did it, but yeah. No, it was when I first did it. I think we sort of whizzed through the months right September. We've got one more harvest to do. The only thing I'm a little bit unsure of, I said it, this is realistic when you look at it like this, but when you look at it like that, there's too much of a pattern, and it looks strange. And it sort of ruins the realism of the farmyard, I think, a little, but it is what it is, so we can't really do much about that. Right, we want, I believe, we need that dispute. So we're going to grab the canola straw first, then we're going to lease a bale trailer that semi-automatic picks up. We're going to get that lot all stuck into the farm supply production because we need to process all that straw. We may need to, because it's sort of now getting to the point where we need to get it all processed, and that amount of straw is going to take some months, so we haven't got that long, so we can't take that long because like FS25 is, I mean, imminent now. I mean, it is the 9th, 11th, so 10, 11, 12, 3 days. So I'd like to get this finished, but I don't want to cut any corners and I don't want to not finish, so yeah, I'd like to crack on. I'm going to put some time in and I'm going to get this finished. So yeah, in summation, yeah, that by AA modding, it did used to work. You did used to be able to grab the straw. It appears that you cannot now. Unless I'm missing something. Well, anyway, I'm not done. Let's get this working. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. that is the last of the bales. That's all of the straw that we've got so far. Obviously, yeah, the sunflowers are going to be, they are going to be something else, but we have increased the capacity of the harvest production. Being as it is getting close now to the end, it just processes it a bit quicker. Obviously, it charges for the increased better equipment inside. Yeah, I really would like to get this finished, and I say really, this is going to be still going to be being posted when FS25 is online. But I will have done the episodes, but obviously, yeah, it's going to be still posting quite a few FS22 episodes when FS25 is live. Really, still, I'm not sure how. Begin with how many episodes I'll do on FS25, so it might be nice that I've still got some FS20. Where am I going? Where am I going? Yes, it might well be nice that we've got some FS22 still to post. I'm not sure whether people are still going to want to watch FS22. It's one of those things. Yeah, I'm not sure whether, I mean, I did always wonder whether I should have continued with FS19, but I think, to be honest, people want to see the improvements, and it does look, to be honest, from what Mr. Silly P showed, it really did look very, very much more improved graphically. But then, when you look at the quality of the graphics right now here, they are already very good, so I'm not sure. I think Giants are trying to embrace new players a lot better. It is, I've said this quite a few times, numerous times, that this game has probably got one of the most steep learning curves of all games, that's also been made more complex now with the production side of things. So I think the simplification is good because there are so many levels to this, so many layers. Layers is probably a better way to put it than levels. So we'll see in a minute. Just drop this off. This one is close to the shop. Not sure about the sales, but then again, it wasn't really covered. He was doing a map review and it was showing the build mode. I was intrigued in looking at that. It's different, and there's quite a few more complexities to it that weren't before. It did say about sub-levels, which I've always said about the when sort of placing sheds, you need sub, and I think they've done that on FS25, so that really is very, very useful. Yeah, it's something I've said for a long time, that you know, like, well, I think, yeah, they still do that now, really, where you say sheds, silos. So, no, it's not really new, but there were some other features that made it quite good. So, let's have a look. How well did we do for straw? I would imagine quite a lot. No, that's not the one. It's this one here. 658 tons of straw. It now processes. Oh, I'm looking at the right one. It processes 792, but 3 times what it used to before, which is true. It's 3 times, and a little bit more because it does add. I think it's 15% per extra sort of thing. You get a sort of like a 15% bonus when you do the upgrade factories mod. So that should do almost all of that in one evening, which is, we need it to be that good now. We really do. So yeah, including the storage is now much improved as well. So yeah, that's going to also give us a nice one. I'm going to leave it here though. It has been a bit of a monster. I'm going to crack on next session. We'll go through to October morning. Yes, what we saw earlier. Yeah. So all that remains to be said is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this journey. And I'm going to say goodbye for now.